They didn't let me pick no play, bro. That should be gay. Damn.
Now the first carry for Brees. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Brees over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brees to throw for it on 4th.
Why did this nigga, like, this nigga was running free and just went straight to the dude so he can get blocked.
Nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Now Brees again. And this is
damn, I ain't know who he was throwing the ball to right there.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Brees now.
Hold him, bro.
And Graham on the ground.
Nigga, ran past a lot of niggas. See, how is he still blocking out?
At the Vikings' 22-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Throwing on first down is Brees. It's Graham again with the catch, just like the last play. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Brees now to throw.
Give me that, bitch.
Into a sea of defenders had intercepted.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence building for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And the Vikings sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give it.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Got him.
That's going to be caught by Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Damn, get the fuck out of here.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position,
Well, what?
A glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On second down, Culpepper. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A big
nigga, what?
For Minnesota. 48 yards. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Hell yeah.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Randy Moss have a lot of attention, boy. Every time anybody else plays, Randy Moss got a lot of attention.
The kickoff team on the
one-on-one
field now
everywhere,
is tight
end, something. One-on-one.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Breeze.
That's supposed to be a drop, bro.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
I already know what he wants, though.
Bush trying the middle.
Yes, sir. He did his thing the first game he played in the playoffs.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's get us another pick.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Bush.
Oh, how did I get hit?
They find some open field here.
Oh, nigga. Oh.
There he goes, right
That's
side.
crazy.
Touchdown, New Orleans. What an excellent
I got
run
hit,
from
bro.
the beginning. The defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you
Oh,
hand the
no,
ball
I
inside,
got hit.
you lose sight of it
safety, look.
oftentimes as a defender.
Ooh,
And your eyes naturally gravitate to
cut.
the quarterback.
This
And
shit
before
crazy.
they realized it, he was off and running through the thick
And I
of the
knew he was
line while the
doing it.
quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Damn.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use?
Damn, why they throw it to him, bro? But he would have threw. He would have
try and
threw
do it again.
Yeah,
so now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll drop to throw.
Got him again. Come on now.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
That's one enough watch him go forward, yep.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
What? Look at this shit.
And it's incomplete.
What the fuck, bro?
Many like that one. 2nd down.
Right up to that
That shit was crazy.
Pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw.
Hey, no way.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Back to throw here.
Got him.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Peterson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw the ball.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Ah, that's on me.
His
Yeah.
throw is incomplete.
I couldn't click on it.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On first down, Breeze. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. The gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Play action, Breeze.
Damn.
There's Chris Olave. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
It's caught outright by Graham. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Kamara trying again, and not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Breeze to the flat, that's caught. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Saints 14, Vikings 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here we go. Set. Hey, smash Broncos. Trap 50, trap 50.
They'll set up a throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And returning it, here's Hamler. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Pete. The ball comes out. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their
Bullshit.
squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air one out.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now a give to Peterson running right.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's intercepted at the goal line. P.J. Williams with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze.
On the out route, this ball complete to Graham.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Breeze now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
They run up the middle of the bush. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Breeze. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run it with Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second and goal, Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Breeze now on third and goal. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on third and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing in momentum right there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
They'll give to Peterson out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete here.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off to Bush. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end.
Hey, we about to run it back.
I bet.
Like that was his hit, bro.
Yeah, he chilling.
I ain't never had it on no game. My DB dropped that pick to the crib.
Yeah, that was crazy. DB did drop that.
I know what I'm about to do. I gotta put my white. I hope he don't join. I need to make my whiteboard the starter. But Culpepper was great though. Niggas was watching it on the 2-2. I ain't know that.
You said what?
I said niggas was watching it. I put 49ers on timeout. Shut the fuck up.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go. Check.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Alert.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw here. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
First down, here's the run with Peterson.
Good run,
Get
AP.
up to the 43-yard line. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Peterson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Second down, Peterson again.
And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that will keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now a play fake. Breeze. His throw incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Going right back to Michael Thomas.
And he's got room. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangler and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Breeze. Forced out to his
Come here. Come here.
Actually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the set. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try to apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
That nigga said everybody tune in. Everybody tune in. Yes, sir.
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now, back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Four yards remain for 2nd down. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. The Vikings sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And it's a short. And now the ball's out from near midfield. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They run over center with Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30. 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Again, Peterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Peterson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Second and goal from the 6 this time. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A rifle swing, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now Breeze. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Now the first carry for Bush. And some space here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Breeze now. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is Bush. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Bush on third down. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Breeze to throw for it on 4. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Bush trying the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jimmy Graham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And he'll take it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Saints are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Play action, Breeze. Got a man open, it's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 29 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The offense is intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt, but he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They fake the give. Here's Breeze.
There's Chris Olave. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking deep downfield.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yeah, they wouldn't even let me dang on whistle that.
And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live. 7 out to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
From the 27, Breeze, and he finds his tight end, Graham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. Breeze now to throw.
Oh, my God. What are they doing?
Open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 51 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Right? God dang.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's going to hold this out deep for Harvin. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception.
And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today.
Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when you intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had to make it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. On play action, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints have opened the lead up to 30. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, he's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunky yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. He's going to try and go deep again. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Breeze now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Now, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this match. But something right there. We're still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Goodness, another interception. Picked up by the wide Daniel Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. He's to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
and now here's another interception.
Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. In motion left is Thomas. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Play-action fake. They look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And
incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But they certainly knew their challenge as this series began. And they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Breeze going to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Saints get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put.
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Down inside the 10.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 5-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 yards the gain for number 18. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. And his throw here is incomplete.
Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. but they're not going to turn him down. They can continue to run.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. They'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Joseph connects on the extra point
as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Breeze. And Graham on the grab. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Thomas, the man in motion left. Breeze going to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.